Welcome everybody. We are discussing the chapter Structural Organization in Animals. This is chapter 7 of class 11 biology. Today we are discussing the part 2 of this chapter. In our previous session, we have discussed epithelial tissue. Today in this session, we will discuss the connective tissue and especially the connective tissue proper. So let me just remind you the grouping or classification of the animal tissue. It is classified as epithelial, muscular, connective and nervous tissue. We have already discussed the epithelial tissue. Today we will be discussing the connective tissue. This connective tissue is again classified into fluid connective tissue, skeletal tissue and connective tissue proper. So today we will be discussing connective tissue proper in this session. So let us start our discussion. So what is connective tissue? The connective tissue, the name itself signifies that it performs a special function of linking and supporting the other tissues or organs of the body. मतलब ये टिश्यू को डिफरेंट टिश्यू अलग-अलग टिश्यू अलग-अलग बॉडी ऑर्गन्स को एक दूसरे से लिंक करता है और सपोर्ट देता है. That's why the specific name is given to it, that is connective tissue. And this tissue is most abundant supporting tissue of the body. सबसे ज्यादा क्वांटिटी में ये टिश्यू हमारे बॉडी में होता है और इसका 30% बॉडी का मास का जो 30% होता है वो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू से ऑक्युपाइड होता है. ठीक है, तो अभी हम देखेंगे कि एक मैच्योर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू का क्लासिफिकेशन देखेंगे. सो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू इज क्लासिफाइड इनटू 3 ग्रुप्स, दैट इज कनेक्टिव टिश्यू प्रॉपर, फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू, सपोर्टिंग कनेक्टिव टिश्यू. ओके, so the connective tissue proper is again of two types, that is loose connective tissue proper and dense connective tissue proper. So as we move ahead in this session, we will be discussing about the different types of loose connective tissue and dense connective tissue. Okay, and then the fluid connective tissue, that is the blood and the lymph. And the supporting connective tissue are the cartilage and bone. Okay, so this, if you remember this chart, this classification of the connective tissue, then it is just like a mind map, and it will be quite helpful for you to remember what are the different types of connective tissue. Okay. So let us today discuss in this session connective tissue proper. So what is connective tissue proper? And as you know that tissue consists of similar types of cells. But in the connective tissue, the cells as well as fibers are also present. Okay. So the cells and the fibers are present in a matrix, which is a non-living material, which may be a liquid, which may be semi-solid, or which may be solid. For example, मैं आपको बता रही हूँ, जैसे connective tissue का एक example blood. Blood is a connective tissue. आप believe नहीं करोगे कि blood एक tissue है, but it is a tissue. क्योंकि उसका जो मैट्रिक्स होता है, जो ग्राउंड सब्सटेंस होता है, वो एक फ्लूइड है, लेकिन उसमें आपका फाइबर्स है और सेल्स भी है. सेल्स क्या क्या है आपका? आरबीसी, डब्ल्यूबीसी, प्लेटलेट्स आर द सेल्स. सो इज नॉट इट ए टिश्यू. सो ब्लड इज ए टिश्यू जिसमें कि मैट्रिक्स है. मैट्रिक्स एक ग्राउंड सब्सटेंस होता है, नॉन लिविंग मटेरियल होता है, जिसमें कि सेल्स आर देयर. Okay, there are cells which are having common origin. Okay, या फिर जैसे ब्लड में मैंने बताया कि मैट्रिक्स लिक्विड हो सकता है, उसी तरह आपका जो बाकी कनेक्टिव टिश्यू होते हैं उसमें जो मैट्रिक्स है वो सेमी सॉलिड हो सकता है, या फिर बोन एक कनेक्टिव टिश्यू है जिसमें कि मैट्रिक्स आपका सॉलिड हो सकता है। ठीक है, तो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू में एक मैट्रिक्स होता है और उस मैट्रिक्स का नेचर सॉलिड, लिक्विड या सेमी सॉलिड हो सकता है और उस मैट्रिक्स में सेल्स एंड फाइबर्स होते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये मैट्रिक्स में होता क्या है? मैट्रिक्स mainly consists of water and sulfated mucopolysaccharide. So मैट्रिक्स का जो कंपोजिशन होता है वो वाटर और सल्फेटेड म्यूकोपॉलीसैकेराइड होता है। ये मैट्रिक्स नॉन लिविंग होता है, लेकिन उसमें जो सेल्स होते हैं वो सेल लिविंग होते हैं और these cells are responsible for secreting large amount of intercellular ground substance. तो ये मैट्रिक्स बनता कहाँ से आता है? ये जो सेल है, लिविंग सेल है, the cells are only secreting the ground substance or the matrix. Whatever substance is present in the matrix, these are the secretion of the cells. ठीक है, तो अभी हम देखेंगे कि कनेक्टिव टिश्यू में क्या क्या सेल्स होते हैं, किस तरह के सेल्स होते हैं। कनेक्टिव टिश्यू में आपके फाइब्रोब्लास्ट, मैक्रोफेजेस, मास्ट सेल्स, लिम्फोसाइट्स एंड प्लाज्मा सेल्स। सो ये हो गए आपके different types of cells present in the connective tissue. Okay, now I have told you that the connective tissue consists of cells and fibers. उसमें दोनों होते हैं। तो ये हो गया आपका cells, fibers होते हैं collagen, elastin and reticular fiber. So children, you have to remember what are the cells present in the connective tissue and what are the fibers present in the connective tissue. Now let us see this picture. This is the structure of the connective tissue proper. So here you can see that different types of cells are there. Here you can see this is mast cell. Then here you can see this is macrophage. Then you can see the fibroblast cells are there, which secretes the fibers. Whatever fibers are present in it are secretion of the fibroblast cell. Then you can see the lymphocytes are also there. The mesenchymal cells are there. Okay, and besides that the plasma cells are also there. But when it is adipose connective tissue, then there are adipocyte cells. So these are the different types of cells present in the connective tissue. Now what are the fibers? Let us see the elastic fibers. So these are the elastic fibers. Then you can see the collagen fibers, which are thick. The elastic fibers are thin. The collagen fibers are thick. So besides that, we can also see the reticular fibers. The reticular fibers are forming the reticuli, forming the network-like structure. They are highly branched. So, as we discussed, the connective tissue consists of various types of cells, as you can see here, and various types of fibers like reticular fiber, collagen fiber and elastin fiber, and cells like mast cell, macrophages, fibroblast cell, lymphocyte cell, mesenchymal cell, plasma cell. Next, the types of connective tissue proper. The connective tissue proper is mainly of two types, basing on the arrangement of the cells and fibers present in it. So there are of two types, that is loose connective tissue proper and dense connective tissue proper. What is the difference between these two? In case of loose connective tissue proper, the fibers are loosely packed and they form a open framework. The fibers, whatever fibers, it may be your collagen fiber, it may be your elastin fiber, it may be your reticulate fiber. So all these fibers are loosely packed. But in case of dense connective tissue, the fibers are densely packed. They are very closely packed and it is dense. Again, these loose connective tissue are divided into different groups, different types, that is areolar tissue, adipose tissue and reticular tissue. Similarly, the dense connective tissue are divided into dense regular, dense irregular and elastic tissue. Now let us discuss these types of connective tissue one by one. The first one is areolar connective tissue. It is also known as loose connective tissue, which has the cells and fibers which are loosely arranged in a semi-fluid ground substance. आप यहाँ डायग्राम में आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पर जैसे ये हो गया आपका जो व्हाइट कलर स्ट्रक्चर है, ये है आपका ग्राउंड सब्सटेंस और द मैट्रिक्स इज सेमी फ्लूइड और इस मैट्रिक्स में आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ कितने तरह के फाइबर्स है। जो फाइबर्स मैंने आपको बताया था, कोलाजन फाइबर है, ओके, इलास्टिन फाइबर भी है। उसके अलावा जो सेल हम आपको बताए थे जैसे मैक्रोफेज सेल, फाइब्रोब्लास्ट सेल्स और मास्ट सेल, सारे सेल्स है। लेकिन आप यहाँ पर इसका अरेंजमेंट देखोगे, ये जितने तरह के सेल्स एंड फाइबर्स है, आप अरेंजमेंट अगर देखोगे तो आप देख सकते हो कि हाउ लूजली दे आर पैक्ड, कितने लूजली पैक्ड है। दैट्स व्हाई दे आर नोन एज लूज और एरियोलर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू। आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं फाइब्रोब्लास्ट सेल किस तरह फाइबर सीक्रेट कर रहा है। जितने सारे फाइबर्स है ये सारे फाइब्रोब्लास्ट सेल से रिलीज हो रहे हैं। अभी देखेंगे इसका लोकेशन। ये एरियोलर टिश्यू या लूज कनेक्टिव टिश्यू इज प्रेजेंट बिनीथ द स्किन and it serves as a support framework for epithelium. हमको पता है कि स्किन का सबसे ऊपर वाला लेयर में एपिथेलियल टिश्यू होता है। Then epithelial tissue and connective tissue are separated by the basement membrane. बेसमेंट मेम्ब्रेन के नीचे जो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू होता है वो लूज एरियोलर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू होता है। और जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि इसमें फाइब्रोब्लास्ट सेल्स जो कि फाइबर सीक्रेट करता है और मैक्रोफेज एंड मास्ट सेल्स भी होते हैं। अभी देखिए हम दूसरे तरह का कनेक्टिव टिश्यू, दैट इज एडिपोज कनेक्टिव टिश्यू। ये एडिपोज टिश्यू एरियोलर टिश्यू का ही एक टाइप है, और rather we can say that it is modified एरियोलर टिश्यू। इसका स्पेशलिटी है कि इसमें it is a type of areolar tissue which contains the large spherical fat cells. So along with the other cells, जो बाकी जो हमने सेल बताया आपको, मास्ट सेल, मैक्रोफेजेस, उनके साथ साथ इसमें लार्ज नंबर में फैट सेल होते हैं। और ये जो फैट सेल्स होते हैं उसको कहा जाता है adipocytes. Very very important. The fat containing cells are known as adipocytes. That's why the tissue is also called adipose tissue. ये adipose tissue generally स्किन के नीचे होता है, बोन मैरो में होता है, किडनी में होता है, लीवर में होता है। Then why these areolar tissue are converted into adipose tissue? हम जो फूड लेते हैं या फिर न्यूट्रिएंट लेते हैं, so when we take more nutrients, these nutrients are not used off by our body immediately. तुरंत ये यूटिलाइज नहीं होता, लेकिन ये क्या होता है, फैट में कन्वर्ट होके ये स्टोर हो जाता है जाकर एरियोलर टिश्यू में। In what form? In the form of fat cells, एडिपोसाइट सेल्स. एडिपोसाइट सेल में जाकर ये डिपोजिट हो जाता है. ओके, एंड इसका यूज क्या है? These adipocyte cells, or you can say the adipose tissue, mainly act as food reserves or fat depots for storage and metabolism of lipids. अब देखो, कुछ दिन आप फास्टिंग करोगे तो आप देखोगे धीरे धीरे आपका फैट खत्म होने लगता है. ऐसा क्यों होता है? स्किन के जो नीचे फैट होता है वो धीरे धीरे खत्म होने लगता है, क्योंकि ये जो फैट एडिपोसाइट सेल्स है वो आपके जो एक्स्ट्रा न्यूट्रिएंट था उसको फैट के फॉर्म में डिपॉजिट करके रखे थे. अभी हम जब फास्टिंग में जाते हैं तो बॉडी में मेटाबॉलिज्म होगा. बॉडी रिक्वायर्स एनर्जी. So for the requirement to fulfill that requirement of energy, now these fat which are deposited below our skin are utilized for metabolism, for providing the energy. Besides that, adipose का दूसरा काम है, it act as insulator. आप देखो पोलर बियर या फिर आप पोलर रीजन में जो एनिमल्स होते हैं उनमें स्किन के नीचे बहुत मात्रा में एडिपोज टिश्यू होते हैं, बिकॉज दे एक्ट एज द हीट इंसुलेटर एंड प्रेशर पुल एंड पुश एब्जॉर्बर आल्सो. So here you can see the picture. So here this is skin, and just below the skin the connective tissue is present, and you can see that in the connective tissue the fat cells are there. So here you can see this the highlighted picture is there. So in the highlighted picture you can see that this is the cell membrane of the adipocyte cells. Okay, and so this is the single cell, and in the single cell you can see this is the cell membrane. Then the large droplets, fat droplets are there, and nucleus is there. So this is the type of connective tissue where large number of fat cells with fat droplets are present along with the other cells and fibers. But the number of fat cells is much more. That's the next type of connective tissue. So the let me tell you, the areolar tissue and the adipose tissue both are loose connective tissue. Now we will discuss the dense connective tissue. So the very name itself indicates that in this type of connective tissue, the cells and the fibers are densely or compactly packed. And dense connective tissue is again of two types, depending upon the arrangement of the fibers in it. जब dense connective tissue में fibers तो आपका densely packed होते हैं, compactly packed होते हैं cells और fibers. उसके साथ साथ अगर जो fibers है वो fiber अगर एक रेगुलर अरेंजमेंट में है, लाइक जैसे रोज दे आर अरेंज्ड इन रोज और दे आर अरेंज्ड इन पैरेलल बंडल्स, तब उसको कहा जाता है रेगुलर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू. अगर ये आपका जो कोलाजन फाइबर या फिर इलास्टिन फाइबर जो भी फाइबर है, दे आर नॉट अरेंज्ड इन ए रेगुलर मैनर, randomly they are arranged, differently they are arranged in different orientation, then that is called dense irregular connective tissue. So the dense connective tissue is of two types depending upon the orientation of fibers present in it. They are dense regular connective tissue and dense irregular connective tissue. In dense regular connective tissue, the collagen, elastin and reticular fibers are present in a particular orientation. They are forming a parallel bundle or they are present in the form of rows. Okay? And this is especially found in the flexible ligament. This is the location, very important. The dense regular connective tissue are found in flexible ligaments. What are ligaments? Ligaments are the connective tissue that connects the bones with bone. The two bones are connected by a type of connective tissue that is called ligament. So very important children, you have to remember the dense irregular connective tissue is present in the ligament. So it consists of only collagen fiber, there is no elastin fiber. Now coming to the dense irregular connective tissue. So here the fibroblast and the collagen fibers are oriented differently. They are present in different orientation. Randomly they are present. So that's why they are called irregular connective tissue. And these tissue are present in the skin. So here from the picture it will be clear to you. So in the first picture you can see that the collagen fibers and the fibroblast cells are there. So here you can see that the collagen fibers are present in the form of parallel row. So here also you can see they are more or less parallel. Okay, the fibers are more or less parallel to each other. But in case of irregular tissue, dense connective tissue, you can see that the fibers are very irregularly arranged and the cells are also irregularly arranged. Now next come to types of dense connective tissue. The dense connective tissue, the first type that is basing on the arrangement of the fibers or the orientation of the fibers. They are of two types, that is regular and irregular. Now, depending upon the type of fiber, they are yellow elastic and white fibrous connective tissue. Dense connective tissue are of two types depending upon the type of fiber present in them. That is yellow elastic and white fibrous connective tissue. So let us discuss one by one. The yellow elastic fibrous tissue is having a large number of yellow or elastin fibers which are yellow in color. इसका जो फाइबर होते हैं येलो कलर होते हैं और उस फाइबर को इलास्टिन फाइबर कहा जाता है क्योंकि ये जो फाइबर्स होते हैं दे आर इलास्टिक एंड फ्लेक्सिबल. ओके, लेकिन ये फाइबर जो आपका येलो और इलास्टिन फाइबर और आपका जो एरियोलर टिश्यू में जो फाइबर है उसमें डिफरेंस क्या है? ये दोनों एक जैसे ही है लेकिन डिफरेंस इज दैट दिस elastin fibers are thicker than the elastin fibers present in the areolar connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue में जो elastin fiber होते हैं वो thin होता है लेकिन येलो इलास्टिक फाइब्रस टिश्यू में जो इलास्टिन फाइबर होते हैं वो येलो कलर के होते हैं और थिक होते हैं. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस. और दूसरा डिफरेंस है दे आर हाईली इलास्टिक एंड फ्लेक्सिबल. Okay, so that's why they form the wall of blood vessels, lungs, true vocal cord, trachea, capsule of spleen and bronchioles. So children, you have to remember the name of the fiber and their location and the difference. It is a difference from the areolar tissue fiber. Okay, and very important is that it forms the ligament. It forms the ligament. Very important. Ligament is a modified yellow elastic fibrous tissue and it connects bone to bone. I will show you the picture so that it will be clear to you. So here you can see this is yellow elastic fibers. So these are the elastin fibers. But here in the areolar tissue also you can see the yellow elastin fibers. But what is the difference between these two? These fibers are thin whereas these fibers are thick. Okay, so in the areolar tissue itself When the yellow elastic fibers are present, then that is known as yellow elastic tissue. And if the white fibers, only white fibers are there, then that is called white fibrous tissue. Okay. Now you can see here what is I have talked about the ligaments. You can see that in between the bones. So these are the bones and these are the joints. So you can see that these bones are joined by this bone and this bone, this bone and this bone. They are joined by the ligaments. So what are ligaments? Ligaments are the modified yellow elastic fibrous tissue which joins bones with bones. Okay. So this is the ligament, that is connective tissue. Ligament is a type of connective tissue, consists of yellow elastic fibers and connects the bone with bone. I hope you understand it. The next, white fibrous tissue. White fibrous tissue is also the modified form of areolar tissue, but here the elastin fibers are not there. Here only collagen fibers are there. And these collagen fibers are white color fiber. That's why it is called white fibrous tissue. And these fibers are present in the matrix, and the cells present in such type of areolar tissue are mainly fibroblasts. So यानी आपका white fibrous tissue and yellow fibrous tissue दोनों ही areolar tissue का modification है, लेकिन आपका yellow fibrous tissue में इलास्टिन फाइबर होता है, जबकि आपका व्हाइट फाइब्रस टिश्यू में कोलाजन फाइबर होता है. और जो व्हाइट फाइब्रस टिश्यू होता है उसमें मेन सेल होता है फाइब्रोब्लास्ट. And this white fibrous tissue constitutes the tendon, or we can say the tendon which connects the skeletal muscle to a bone is the modification of fibrous tissue. So our muscle is attached to the bone. That's why we can move our different body parts. The skeletal structure provides support and the muscles provides motion. So the tendons are the connective tissue which consists of the modified areolar tissue called white fibrous tissue which connects the skeletal muscles to a bone. Now let us see what is the difference between tendon and ligament. Tendon composed of white fibrous tissue, very important. So it consists of white collagen fibers. Now ligament consists of yellow elastic tissue. So elastin fibers are there. So the cell or the tissue type is white fibrous in tendon. In ligament it is yellow elastic. The fiber in tendon is white fibrous, that is collagen fiber, and in ligament the fiber is elastin fiber. The next difference is tendon. In case of tendon, fibroblasts lie in almost continuous row. But in ligament, the fibroblasts are randomly present. They are scattered here and there. Then tendon, already I have told you, they join the skeletal muscle to a bone. And the ligament joins a bone to another bone. The tendon is tough and inelastic. If you compare the ligament and tendon, the tendons are inelastic, whereas the ligaments are strong but elastic. So these are the differences between tendon and ligament, very important from the examination point of view. Here I will show you both tendon and ligament. So you can see that this is the bone, this is the arm bone, and this arm bone is joined with the muscle, and in between this muscle and the bone you can see that this is tendon. So these white color tissue are the tendon. Okay, these are the connective tissue that binds the tendon with, binds the muscles with the bone. But here you can see that the bones are joined with one another by the ligament tissue. Now the next type of connective tissue is reticular connective tissue. So the very name indicates that it consists of reticular fibers in large amount, and it forms a soft skeleton to support the lymphoid organs like lymph nodes, bone marrow and spleen. Lymphoid organs are those organs where the lymphocyte fight against the antigen. So these are the lymphoid organs. We will discuss about these lymphoid organs in class 12. So देखो बच्चों यहाँ पर मैंने तीन चीज बताई, तीन तरह के फाइबर्स होते हैं, and basing on the presence of a particular type of fiber, the connective tissue are of three types. आपको जो dense connective tissue तीन तरह के होते हैं. एक है आपका येलो इलास्टिन, दूसरा है व्हाइट फाइब्रस, तीसरा है रेटिकुलर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू. रेटिकुलर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू में रेटिकुलर फाइबर, ओनली रेटिकुलर फाइबर्स होते हैं. येलो इलास्टिन में इलास्टिन फाइबर्स होते हैं और व्हाइट फाइब्रस में कोलाजन फाइबर होते हैं. ये तीन चीज आपको जरूर याद रखना है, किसी भी तरह आपको याद रखना है. तो आप ये पिक्चर में आप देख सकते हैं कि ये फाइबर जो है they are reticular fiber, they are forming network or reticular structure. Then another type of connective tissue, that is mucous connective tissue. It is composed of gelatinous substance called Waters jelly, and it consists of few fibroblasts and collagen, and it is found in the umbilical cord and vitreous humor. So umbilical cord, that you know that it is a part of placenta, and vitreous humor is a part of your eye. So it is present only in these two parts. So it is of rarest occurrence. So that's why you may not find this type of connective tissue in most of the books. Okay. So I hope you understood all the connective tissue, the classification of connective tissue, and in our next session we will be discussing another type of connective tissue, that is skeletal connective tissue. The skeletal connective tissue is a supporting tissue. Okay. So thank you for watching this video till end, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Please give a sweet comment and don't forget to like the video. Thank you once again for watching it till end. Thanks.